Hi everybody, my name is Marcella Dominguez, coming to you from the law firm of Marcella Dominguez. Today I'm going to be talking to you about one huge misconception when it comes to starting your business. You see, there are a lot of people out there that think that by filing an LLC or by securing a DBA, that they have actually replaced the need to file for a trademark registration. In other words, if you have filed an LLC or a DBA, it does not mean that you no longer need a trademark registration. You see, one of these applications is not a replacement for the other. So lots of people say, well, what should I do? I don't know if my business is viable. Why should I start a trademark application if I don't know if my business is going to succeed? I don't know if it's going to be alive for the long haul, for the long term. And my suggestion to you is this. Yes, you should at the very least have some kind of business formation, whether that's an LLC or whether you file a DBA or not is completely up to you. But I personally would not file for a DBA simply because a DBA does not offer any sort of protection against your personal assets. So let's say that you do have a DBA and that your business was sued for whatever reason. Someone would be able to attack your personal assets with a DBA. That would not be the case for an LLC. So I do believe that an LLC is a step up from a DBA. Now, if you know that your business is going to be viable and there is an audience for your business, then you should probably already be an LLC, or you should be in the process of securing an LLC or a C Corp or some other business entity which a lawyer can help you with. So, like I said, a DBA or an LLC is not a replacement for a trademark registration. And people think that because the county will contact you if that name is already taken, that means that a trademark search is being done. And the reality is that the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office does not communicate with your county, does not communicate with the Secretary of State in whatever state you reside about trademark information and about who is using the name on a nationwide basis because they have secured a trademark registration. So when they return to you through a DBA or an LLC search and say, someone else is using that name, you have to change it. It is only for people who have filed those respective applications. It has nothing to do with a trademark application. So let's say that you finally have secured your name either through a DBA or through an LLC registration. And now you want to go and register that name as a trademark. Well, that goes through a whole separate process that has nothing to do with the process that you already went through. So just so we are clear, a trademark registration protects the use of the name on a nationwide basis. It offers you the ability to sue somebody in federal court and obtain more damages than if you did not have a trademark registration. Whereas when you file a DBA, an LLC, a C Corp, or one of the other business entities, that is simply a way of shaping and forming your business. So one is the formation of a business entity, while a trademark registration is simply a way to protect either your company name, your brand name, your slogan for that business. So as I mentioned, one does not replace the other because one is a way to form your business and protect your business and protect you from personal liability, whereas a trademark application and registration does none of those things. It only protects your business name from being taken by somebody else on a nationwide basis. So I want to make sure that when you are forming a business, you don't think that because you've done one thing, it is a replacement or a substitute for the other registration. because as I mentioned, they have absolutely nothing to do with each other. Yes, you should have both of them. You should always have a formal business formation to protect you from any personal liability, and you should also be protecting your business name. And one is not a replacement for the other. So now that we are clear that one application is not a substitute for the other, the first question you should ask yourself, or that most people ask themselves, is, what am I going to name my business? So if you want my 2 cents on what kind of name you should be picking for your business, head on over to my other video entitled How to Choose a Business Name. In there, I offer little tidbits and golden nuggets about how you should be selecting your business name. And if I do say so myself, I think that doing a trademark search is very, very important before you choose the actual business name to be registered through a DBA or through an LLC or through a C Corp or whatever it is that you choose. So, to end this video, I think that you should also be doing a search of that name through the USPTO database or through a comprehensive search report. And you can call me and ask me if you're unsure of what a comprehensive search report is, so that we can make sure that at the very least, the name you are going to choose for the DBA, LLC, or C Corp is secure and safe for you to use. Because the last thing you would want is to choose a name that you think is okay because the county or the state said so, but then when you try to register it through the USPTO database, it turns out it is unsafe to use because you have been infringing on someone else's mark. So if you'd like further clarification on this video or you have any questions, feel free to email me. The email is down below, or go to marcellatm.com for more information. I hope to hear from you soon because it's really important to me that there is no confusion in thinking that one application is a substitute for another. Bye.